Good morning, good noon, and good night. Whichever part of the world you are watching, thank you for tuning in. This is Amina Divine Carr, and you're watching Prime Time. So, that prediction video, I talked about accessories, I talked about colors, I talked about basically everything in between. What's hot right now. Symbols are really, really hot for some reason. Uh, So yeah, and I also wanted to add more predictions in this video, but mainly this video is just to prove me right and you wrong. I can't make this shit up. I couldn't if I wanted to. But yes, I am going to be providing pictures. That last video that I made, I did look a tad bit human, so please excuse me for that. But again, my worst day is you bitches' best day. Yeah. Anywho, so let's get into it. This video, I'm gonna be, like I said, talking about what I did, what I said in that video, and said what come true. And a lot of things did come true. I don't think all of them did, but a lot of them did. And I can see how we're going into that path. Now, I want to talk about the patterns. I want to talk about the patterns that are traditional. So your houndstooth, your polka dot, your plaids, your stripes. Uh, just think very much on that spectrum in that headspace. Think it is a good way to kind of reel in the silver metallic-y, futuristic vibe that we have been in, as well as the Hawaiian babe, beach babe aesthetic that we've also been in, and kind of tone in the energy of fall and autumn, which I like to believe is like focus and steady fastness. So these celebrities are just people that I've been seeing out in the streets. They've been wearing these traditional patterns really well. They pair it well with like traditional monochromatic colors, your blacks, your whites, your wines, and everything else of that nature. So, yeah, I love it. I'm fucking with it. Now, let's go into the symbols. This is the one that I was excited about because this was the one, and I want y'all to understand how predictions work. Well, for me, I felt like I was like daydreaming one day and I said, I think this is going to be what's next. And yeah, that's how it went. It's sort of like spirit told me type shit. So I ran with it and I'm happy I did. This next one is going to make me punch a hole in the wall. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, very exuberant. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here scrolling, watching, living, doing what I do best, being unbothered. And I see a whole bunch of spirals, rustic spirals, mind you. And you're probably asking yourself, what does rustic spirals mean? I'll show you. I'll show you, nigga. I'll show you. Watch. I didn't mean to call you a nigga, but you know what I mean. I'll show you. Watch this. Let's get into the next thing. But yeah, I saw all these spirals and I'm seeing it a lot on necklaces and bracelets and a lot on nail pattern. So that's exciting. I thought it was going to be a small kind of accessory type thing, and it is, and it's a very cute one. I thought, and it has a very different meanings, cycles, ends and beginnings and things of that nature. So I think it's a great symbol to start off fall. Now let's get into the color. Now, as I mentioned, Beetlejuice is just came out, so stripes and everything, and the whole bloody aesthetic is gonna come around. That's easy and simple. I've had one earring on this whole time, and I think that's legendary. I kind of love it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna put my earring on as I speak. But yeah, so I seen Jenna Ortega. She had this beautiful, and I mean stunning, all burgundy, all wine red look, and it was from head to toe wine red. And I think that was just like perfect sauce. I think that was really what I wanted to see, at least when I said wine. And I've been seeing other collaborations with the color of wine. I haven't seen the pairing of wine and cream yet. I'm really excited. I may be the one to just wear it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited for that. Wine is definitely in the house. I also spoke about ties. Like I said, I have seen so many people in ties. There's Demi Moore. I've seen Demi Moore in a micro tie. I've seen Rosalina in a tie. I've seen also, who else was that? Yes, Selma Hayek. I've seen Selma Hayek in a micro tie as well, and I think it just is so cute. Speaking of micro, I see a lot of micro scarves coming back. I think they always kind of do a 160 when it comes to fall. They always end up like doing a fucking crash course right back into the fall season. So I'm not really surprised to see micro scarves at all actually. And what else did I say? Okay, so some predictions. I haven't seen headbands yet. I haven't seen Yeah, I haven't seen headbands yet. Give me a second. I'm also predicting, I know I said, the hibiscus type flower is not going to be in this season, which is correct. But flowers are timeless. Flowers are classic. Flowers are elegant. Flowers are ceremonial. So I would never say flowers wouldn't be a part of anything. They're part of everything. They are the staple of beauty. However, it's how they are presented. I think this season, again, like I said, it's going to be elegant and classic and classy. So, like a tiny bouquet, maybe like a rose, a skinny stemmed rose with the leaf, a full leaf and like a baby breath. Get into it. I just suggest you get into it. I want to show off my makeup. It's very subtle, very cute. And yeah, this is all for now. This is a Sublime production. I just want you all to know that this is a Sublime production, and I am the owner and co-founder of Sublime Productions. Please be on the lookout for any documentaries, short films, or feature-length films that we have coming out soon. I'm also getting into an endeavor that has to do with eyeglasses, so please be on the lookout for that. I've been wearing glasses since the age of 6, and I haven't been wearing them then. So you could imagine how many pairs of glasses I had. And I think it's just time for me to express myself in any way possible, and this is one of the best ways I know how. So yes, let's get into it. I hope to see you in my next video. Remember, this is Amina Divine Carr. This is a Sublime Productions, and you are watching Primetime.